Hi, it's Malcolm here, your turnaround for profit coach. So today I want to talk about Facebook and the tracking pixel. Now, Facebook advertising is all the big rage at the moment. You get the simple ways to do Facebook advertising, the Facebook advertising blueprint, you name it. In your timeline somewhere you will see something about advertising using Facebook. And rightly so, because it's a really good way of targeting ads to your best type of customer. Facebook allows you to really get down to the demographics of your customer. So it can be a very cost-effective way of advertising. But there are some things that you have to watch out for. It's really easy to spend a lot of money and not get anywhere if you aren't targeting the right customers. Also, you do have to check the terms and conditions of advertising on Facebook, because you can often get your account shut down simply because you break their rules. So, you really need to think about it a lot before you actually start it, or you should certainly, if you don't understand it, get some advice about the best way of starting to advertise. Now, there are a number of ways you can advertise on Facebook. You can use buttons, you can use boost pages, or you can go out and use the ad manager and actually build adverts that appear in timelines or suggested lines and things like that. And also Facebook advertising appears on other platforms as well. So there's lots of things you can do with it. And this is where you can waste the money if you don't understand how to do it. But before you do anything, the first thing I would suggest you do is install the Facebook advertising pixel. Okay, and I'm going to actually show you how to get hold of that so that you can do it. So basically, if you're on Facebook, you just go to this question up here, okay, and go to that button there actually, and come down to manage or create adverts. Create adverts is probably the best one. Okay, and this will load your advertising account. And then if you click on this little button here, or this little few dashes here, you'll see pixels. If you go to pixels and then set up a pixel, okay, and then you get these two choices, copy and paste. The code is probably the most popular one. And if you click in there, it'll give you the code that you need to install on your website. So it's basically a matter of copying that and adding it to the header of your website. Now, if you're collecting email addresses and have a thank you page, which you really should be doing, there are actually event codes. And if you click on there, there are a number of event codes that you can use to tell you if that person's taken an action. So if you're having opt-ins, you probably want to use the lead code and give it a value, and then Facebook will report any hits to that actual page, and it will give it a value. So that, I think, before you do anything, that's the first thing you should do, because straight away you will start gathering information about your demographics, and when you come to advertise, you will already have some information that will allow you to target your advertising a lot better, and that will make it cheaper. Okay, that's it from me, Malcolm, your turnaround for profit coach. Hope to talk to you soon. Bye bye.